Alright, so we have the red Elven player Maru at the bottom side against the blue Isengard player MayShadowFax at the top side in the game number 1 in the best of 5. Losers round 5 right before the finals of the losers bracket. Whoever wins that best of 5 is going to face against Mustafa right after. And this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have our grand finals to finish our Supertalent tournament for $100 cash prize. 2 furnaces coming up. On the other side, we see a Malone 3 into a early barracks coming up from the Elven player. Okay, nice. AG, welcome. Sponsy, welcome. Oh yeah, so we have not many games left anymore. After this one, including the grand finals, we will have only two more series. The finals of the losers bracket is gonna be best of 7. The grand finals at this Sunday is going to be best of 9. So take yourself some time. Sauron is already awaiting his opponent. It's gonna be either Mustafa or the winner of this series, MayShadowFax, or Maru from Russia. Rallying call is available for the Elven player, and I believe we're gonna have Uruk-pet start, and that's why he's picking the war chance. Okay, so it looks like Maru is gonna try to creep the trolley at the bottom right side of the map. I'm much lonesome, my man, with the primers for the 6 months already. Dude, thank you so much for the huge support.
Hi, Mishlonza just resubscribed for 6 months. Ahoy.
Thank you so much for the huge support, means a lot to me, and welcome back. 6 months, that means 0.6 centimeters. The schlong is getting bigger and bigger. You will be using the build at the bottom right side to lure the troll away from the lair. This is the easiest way of creeping the troll lair in this game. Because trolls, when they go back to the homeland, to the troll lair, they won't attack you back. Trust me on that one. So Son Goku, welcome to the stream, my friend. How was your day today? I hope you guys had a fantastic start into your weekend, as this is the last day of the week. At least the working or the school week, and the greatest part of the week, the weekend, is all about to begin. And we see the same situation pretty much at the top left side, but I believe in this scenario Isengard will come ahead. Why? Because he was building 2 furnaces, while Elven player was going for the early barracks. And you can see in those kind of situations, the early barracks doesn't bring you too much of an advantage. He will be creeping, and that's gonna be like 20 seconds later, but on the right side he will have 2 furnaces instead of 1, and they're gonna hit eventually level 2 at the very same time. But I like the in for Isengard a bit more, because Isengard will get the chance to recruit the Black Orcs, while the Elven faction will get the chance to recruit some Rohan peasants. And come on now, like peasants against Black Orcs, I would choose the Black Orcs every day of the week. The Uruk-hai are also way stronger than the Lorien warriors. Indeed, the Uruk-hai can actually take down 2 Lorien warriors all alone. That's how strong they are, but also kind of makes sense because they are also more expensive. Not much more expensive though, because Lorien warriors, they cost also 300 each, while Uruk-hai, they cost 400. Isengard is gonna move on now to this work layer at the left side of the map. We will have only this layer on the right side left on the field. And once again, Uruk-hai are unmatched even in this situation. I mean, now with the archers it's gonna be a different story. And smart move here from Maru, by the way, using the porcupine formation for doubling the armor. And now he's outnumbering his opponent big time. That's a nice little army, by the way. And if he can go for an attack with this army, he can make something happen. But in the meantime, he has nothing to defend himself. The Lancers, they won't be out in time. That means this Malone 3, unfortunately for the Elven player, will be taken down. That's why he's demolishing that to get 50% of the money back. And also he was able to creep this with the pikemen. They are almost level 3. So in terms of creeping, it's like 2-2 situation. Remember, on this map, Plains of Linden, we have 4 different layers. And 2 of them were secured by the Isengard player, and 2 of them were secured by the Elven player. So it's pretty even. But Isengard was the first one who was able to destroy one of the Malone trees. Uruk-hai are tough, so you need to trample them multiple times. And he has no answer to this pikeman just yet. He needs to get his own archers on the field ASAP. And also in a one-on-one situation, the Isengard pikemen are stronger than the Miflond sentry units from the Elven faction. And he might group them right now, you know? You shouldn't be able to destroy buildings if they are getting attacked. Why not? That's like the micro mechanics of this game. You should be able to do that, in my opinion. And you should be getting rewarded when you do that too. Hey, Idmam Yore, my dude, welcome. Alright, Rallying Call is available, Warchan is available. He was using the Warchan offensively at the bottom right side of the map. He has to build now the statue behind. But I believe he will struggle to defend against this. He might lose this Malone tree, which is one of the most important Malone trees. Actually, the most important Malone tree at all. Because that was the first one he was building up. And why is this the most important one? Because it's all about with level 2, you know? You will lose so much time. Hey Kitira, welcome to the stream. And the Black Orcs are tanky. Once they hit level 2, they will also deal 25% more damage because of the Bloodthirsty, which is a passive thing. They will always deal 25% more damage. That's why they are one of my favorites, most favorite swordsmen after the... They're actually my second favorite swordsman after the Half-Draw swordsman from the Goblin faction. And look at this situation, guys. Isengard is putting so much pressure on Maru. Maru is down a lot. He's actually down to 410 command points only. Isengard is 450. He was even able to defend himself, forcing his opponent to retreat. The game is freezing from time to time. I already can tell you that much. We will see complainings from Maru in the chat after this game is done. And if everything goes alright, I believe MayShadowFax should be the winner of this game. And once again, after this series today, we're gonna jump right into the finals of the losers bracket between the winner of this series and Mustafa in the best of 7. So we will have 2 series today, and everything will be prepared for the upcoming Sunday, which is gonna happen in 2 days, for the grand finals between the winner of the loser bracket and Sauron to determine the winner of this event. And of course, in this event, in the finals, Sauron is gonna have an advantage because he was moving on to the grand finals from the winner bracket. That means even if he loses the first best of 9, he will be able to reset the bracket. And his opponent has to defeat him not once, but twice in the best of 9. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, he has nothing to deal with this army, seriously. Rebane was used. Eyvallah, hoş geldin. And yeah, I believe GG is gonna be called eventually very, very soon. Hoodwatcher, welcome. Friday evening fiesta. Yes, my dude. Friday evening fiesta, indeed. Almost 6 power points collected for the Elven player Maru. Isengard is 5 power points after the War Chant in Kribane. 550 command points against 450. Elven players, barely any units around. And the game between Elves and Isengard might come to an end in about a minute. The final push, that's what Isengard players preparing for. And if he groups with all these units together, oof, that's gonna be almost impossible to defend for the Elven player. He has not much. He has only 1 archer, 1 lancer, 1 battalion, 1 unit from the battalion, and 1 pikeman. That's it. No leadership, no sustain, no heroes, no hope of victory. And Gandalf is always saying there is always hope. Or Aragorn is saying that actually. But Aragorn is not always right. What can men do against such a reckless hate? And he's down so much from the power points too. Vision of Palante can be used to increase the movement speed. That's gonna be also his plan. I like this animation a lot. And big commitment now. Big commitment. 675 for Isengard. Actually, MayShadowFax is shining bright like a diamond, playing super aggressively. Clean gameplay from MayShadowFax in the game number 1. And Maru has to perform a little bit better if he wants to have a chance to move on to the finals of the loser bracket. Big commitment. He can even just close his eyes and actually A-click the army pretty much because he has so many more units on the field. He's gonna call it GG, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The first game is over. MayShadowFax is the winner. The score is going to be 1-0 for the Lebanese player. And we're gonna jump right into the game number 2 after spinning our wheel for the factions and the map in the game number 2. Technically, this should be a tough matchup for dwarves, but I like the map Jungles of Farharat. For the Dwarven faction, you can hide your mineshafts and potentially go for a sneaky attack. The all-out potential from dwarves is actually quite impressive. Once you are getting the chance to commit and to clump against the Angmar structures and the base, you can actually deal devastating amount of damage. But the problem is getting to this point, getting to the base, getting to the enemy structures to deal the damage you are looking for. That's the main problem of Dwarven faction. Why? Because they are quite immobile, they are extremely slow. That's why you're heavily relying on your mineshaft connections. And on the map Jungles of Farharat, which is the biggest map in the 1v1 map pool we have for this tournament, the chances are a bit higher. Because there are multiple places you can use to hide your mineshafts at. And for that reason, Angmar has to make sure to capture those signal fires in the middle of the map to increase his vision control. That's the plan. And you know what? I like this opening a lot. Like, I like this 2 mineshafts, archer range into the 3rd mineshaft. I like this build order against Angmar, especially on a map like this. Extroverts are very strong against Angmar. You need eventually some pikemen to counter the Wolf Riders later on, but extroverts are very underrated. you are able to recruit them from the level 1 archer range, and they are not only great against units, but also great against buildings at the same time. So that means you can actually, use them as like a archer unit, while you have like guardians or pikemen in the front line who are able to absorb the damage, and your extroverts are able to kill the Gundabad warriors in no time, as well as dealing significant amount of damage to the enemy buildings. On the other side, we see mill, Hall of the Kingsmen, mill into the second Hall of the Kingsmen, so 4 mills. I was expecting the Wolf Den, to be honest, so this is a bit surprising for me. Which should be good for the Dwarven player, because he has extra ways, and also building now the Hall of Warriors, of course, to get some frontline units, in this case the Guardians or the Pikemen. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the plan. He might also try to creep this troll layer. There is Gollum lurking around, by the way, having a serious conversation with the troll. Hey troll, hide me, okay? Make sure that they are not able to find me, troll. Smeagol, my precious. Look, he is having also conversation with this duck. Look, he's hungry, he's looking for fishes, guys. Beautiful river, by the way, around this side, looks great. And overall a great map. We have the same situation also around this side, at the bottom left corner. So Angmar will be outscaling dwarves in the mid to late game, but what you need is, you need Dark Rangers, that's what you need. And I'm also expecting to see some Fiesta games between those two players, because normally when I've seen many games between these two players, and most of them ending up being like 50-minute game, in which we might see level 10 heroes, in which we might even see like ring heroes, for example Sauron or even Galadriel. So the chances are pretty high. Okay, he's capturing both the signal fires, pretty nice. Dwarves are going for the creep at the top right side, but he needs to defend this area first. Now, once again, the weakness of the Dwarven army is you have no catch potential, because you will be never able to catch them. So that's why chasing is kind of pointless. You need to be always on the point. Maybe King Brain could be a great choice too. I mean, King Brain is always a nice choice in every single matchup. The best Dwarven hero by far. The most cost efficient one, for example, for sure. By the way, earlier today, guys, we are also making a video for the YouTube channel. It needs to be edited still, of course, but I was making this 1v1 between different heroes like Gimli against Aragorn, Gimli against Galadriel, Galadriel against Sauron in Rise of the Witch King. This video is gonna be done very soon for the YouTube channel in the following days. All we need to do is edit that a bit to make it look good, and it's gonna be uploaded, hopefully, tomorrow. This is best of 7? Nope, that's best of 5. After this one, we're gonna have the best of 7 between this winner and Mustafa in the finals of the loser bracket. A lot of creeping is going on. So far, it's a passive game. There is no in on this map, of course. The second Hall of Warriors is coming up now for the Dwarven player MayShadowFax. Wolfden? Nope, no Wolfden just yet. So he keeps spamming those Gundabad warriors / pikemen, but he will be outclassed. I mean, Balindru, of course. I mean, when I'm talking about editing, by the way, it's always Balindru. He's our editor too. Every edited video on the YouTube channel since a year is made by Balindru Chvitanga. Farad, welcome. Okay. Bad fight to take for Ingmar. The push is incoming. He has nothing to defend himself. I mean, never mind. He has like units inside the mineshaft, so he should be fine. Nice protection also for this mineshaft. I like that. It's hard to commit against. Ingmar has some decent amount of units around this area for defense, and that's why he will be able to win this fight. No big deal. And MayShadowFax is also pushing from the middle at the same time. But once again, he's not able to build any mineshafts next to the base of Ingmar. He's actually not even expanding, not even a little bit, you know? What's going on here? Why is he not trying to defend this? He might lose his mineshaft, by the way. It's gonna hurt. Losing this is gonna hurt you, actually. King Brains, I believe he wants... Does he have rebuild? Nope, not yet, so it's gonna be taken down. It hurts. That's the most important mineshaft, because those production buildings are connected with that. So he has to replace this ASAP. But there comes the counter-attack. Let's see how much damage he will be able to deal in return. This meal is going down, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna be taken down, for sure. Snowbind is not available because he didn't pick it. But he might go for the Fairwind. In this matchup also, King Dane could be a very impactful hero. Because of the debuff and also the chance that you can make your Guardians or any Dwarven unit really incredibly strong. Like, one thing is for sure, guys, King Dane is the best sportive hero in the game. A hero which gives you leadership, fear resistance, and even the buff from the spell. I mean, it's like a spell, it's like darkness. You can make your units extremely strong, and you can also use the Mighty Rage on the enemy units to nullify their leadership bonuses and to debuff them. So, and when you are level 8, you are able to summon the Royal Guard, which are extremely strong Dwarven units with full upgrades. So it's the best sportive hero for sure. But also a really expensive hero. Okay, we have Volta on the field, the first hero. I mean, that's not true. King Brand was the first one. Volta is also a great sportive hero. Once he's level 2, he will make sure that you get enough, or 3. He will make sure that you get enough money for killing enemy units all the time. 8 power points collected. He might go for the Orc Summon eventually with 10. But I believe Felwyn is just too good, you know, you don't want to miss that. Always go for the Felwyn. Felwyn is just so efficient in every stage of the game. 750 for Angmar and 600 only for Dwarves. No battle wagons just yet, no leadership. And we have also no Wolfden. So he actually spams from 3 Hall of the Kingsmen at the same time. And every single one of these is only level 1. Rallying Call has been used. Big push is incoming. Angmar will have leadership though on his pikemen and extrovers. Remember, this Voldo isn't able to give leadership to the Gundabad warriors. So they have double buff. What phase of the tournament is this? This is the last series before the losers finals. NZ. So after this one, we're gonna have the finals of the loser bracket. And Sunday, this weekend, we will have the grand finals to finish off the tournament. And to determine who the winner is going to be. Who the champion is going to be. And that's not gonna be enough to destroy this. That's actually a huge Dwarven army. Imagine him having like one Wolf Rider. He has only one single pikeman. 10 power points collected. He might go for the Hobbit Summon. Volda is level 2 now. Hobbit Summon, he might use it offensively. He will be using it offensively. Once again, the Dwarven Extrovers are powerful because they are also able to deal significant amount of damage against the buildings. That's a Orc Summon on top of the enemy units. War Chanted at the same time. But once again, Volda doesn't need to be nearby because he won't give leadership to them anyway. He is trying to share experience, by the way, by standing next to the Extrovers to get to level 3 ASAP. And Angmar will be able to defend himself, and that's a nice situation though. He was able to defend, kill the entire Dwarven army. King Brand was of course able to survive. But also Dwarves have used the Hobbit Summon for absolutely no reason. I mean, it's not bad though, because he was able to expand at the same time. Maybe Battle Wagon soon? Yep, Battle Wagons very soon. For leadership, Angmar has no way of nullifying enemy leadership bonuses until he gets Witch King on the field or Sorcerers. So both of them unlikely gonna happen in this game. First of all, Temple of Twilight is a building we barely see. We see even Mumakil pen more than the Temple of Twilight. So I've not seen Sorcerers from Angmar for a really long time. And the Witch King is also overpriced, super expensive. So, I mean, eventually Angmar won't have any debuff or the nullifying enemy leadership thing until the game ends. Nice little counterattack. King Brand is level 4 by the way already, that's pretty nice. Keep in mind that this, you know, the Beast Slayer arrow can also be efficient against Angmar, who might summon some giants later on in order to take down your fortress, and the Beast Slayer arrow is able to one-shot the giant from the summon in one single hit. Okay, level 3, nice, money, money, money. Run, you fool. I mean, I don't like the fact that actually dwarves are sending units one by one, you know. This is not gonna achieve too much for you. I mean, he's drawing attention and stuff. I mean, that's not bad, but you can't achieve too much. There's also Morgomi on the field, I like that. Morgomi has debuff, but this debuff is not able to nullify enemy leadership bonuses, so keep that please in mind. So in this case, the Witch King debuff is gonna be way more impactful. Volde is getting away. King Brand is level 5. 8 power points collected after the Hobbit summon. We have an army at the bottom side. They will be able to destroy this mill, no big deal. And Volde is all about to hit level 4. Remember, level 5 is gonna unlock his Summon Hillman for reinforcement summon. Level 1, level 1, level 1. I mean, eventually he needs to go for the Black Numenorians or for the Dark Rangers if he wants to keep winning those fights, because he will be outclassed once again, you know? Now dwarves have sustain on the battle wagon, and they will also have leadership, constant leadership when the battle wagon is alive, and you can always use to hold ground stance with them. This way they won't charge in automatically, and you have not a real great counter to these battle wagons as well. That's the problem. And you will be outclassed. This army is not as highly skilled or strong as this army, trust me. Dwarven extrovers are stronger than these extrovers from Angmar. So you might either need the heal trolls, I mean. Felvin has been used. He's trying to steal the money. Nice. Nice move, actually. He was using Felvin to steal all the money from the creep at the bottom left side. I like that. I respect this move. Like that. Pretty good. Morgomi is level almost 3. 7 power points collected. Look his money. He might save for something big, but his command points capped almost. He will be command points capped after losing this mill. He could go for the snowband, but that's not gonna be the case. And when your command points capped like that, you might just use the money you have into upgrading the whole of the Kingsman, or you can just save for a big boy. Like Rogash could be a possible choice with 3k. Or if you are too greedy, you can also even try to save for the Witch King. And Witch King is gonna be, of course, next level hero in this kind of situations, because Witch King is extremely tanky and has splash damage, and you will be able to hit multiple units at the same time. And you have the debuff, which is a really great thing to nullify enemy leadership and to weaken them in terms of armor and damage, you know? He went actually for the... Oh! Dude! That was a... That's why this is actually so effective against Angmar, you know? Angmar units have so weak armor that they take so much damage from the Undermine summon, that's crazy. Rogash is kinda risky, I agree with that. He needs to be level 7 before he actually can be effective. At least Leap Attack. And Leap Attack also with level 5 is kinda too late. Like, I believe Rogash is one of the worst heroes in the game because of that reason. Because you are kinda a very slower and weaker Gimli. You cost the same money like Gimli, but I believe Gimli is outclassing Rogash in every single situation. Leap Attack faster, X-Throw to keep hitting from a safe distance, and the Dominate Troll from Angmar is only good in some certain matchups. You know, so I believe Gimli is better in every single situation. And it's kinda tough. It's kinda a tough challenge to get to level 7 with Rogash too. Okay, level 4, he keeps pushing, of course. Men of the Ale are also on the field, that's pretty nice. From the archer range, level 2. He might get it to level 3 for the I can't even talk, for the fire arrow upgrade. That's what I'm trying to say all the time. And once again, no transition into anything, you know? Level 1 units, level 1. All of the Kingsmen. Rogash. Oh, okay. Me Rogash, me smash. I don't know about Rogash. I mean, Rogash isn't bad. And I will explain you what situation needs to happen for Rogash to be effective. Rogash has splash damage. So, when the Dwarven army is grouped like that, you use Felwind and you get Rogash in there to hit one time. Because remember what Felwind does. Felwind is grouping them all together, and once you hit with Rogash, you might get the chance to hit like extremely hard to kill multiple units at the same time. This might cause Rogash to get multiple levels from this one attack. You know? And Felwind is almost avoidable. So that should be the goal now from the Angmar player to make this happen what I was just mentioning. The debuff is coming in clutch. I believe he's scared from Rogash. Kinda makes sense. He's gonna use the Felwind. Watch now, Rogash. He wasn't able to kill too much yet. You see? He's able to hit multiple units at the same time. Hobbit summon, Orc summon. Shenanigans going on. Rogash has to be level 5 for the leap. But Engma will be... Oh my goodness. The oil bottle. Battle Wagon is styling on the extrovers and behind. Putting... I mean, he has no pikemen, right? And the Battle Wagons can actually be the MVP unit in this kind of situations. Rogash doesn't deal too much damage to them. Morgomir does deal damage to them. Morgomir is now level 4, by the way. Rogash is level 3. Level 5 is going to be very effective. And this Dominate Troll is absolutely useless in this matchup. Level 5 Voldo, which gives you the chance to summon the reinforcements. Frodo Baggins, the Ring Bearer, has been taken down. And we have 14 power points collected. Remember, with 15, he will get the chance to summon the Giants. And the Giants, they can take down the fortress in no time. But Dwarves, they can always go for the rebuild to delay this from happening. So now, we have reached a time in which Rogash can actually hit like a truck. You see the splash damage is coming in clutch. Level 4, 1 level away from getting to leap. This mineshaft has been taken down. We have full command points for Dwarves. And we have also full command points for Engma. Dwarves have right now 5 power points collected only after the Undermine, Hobbit Summon, Heal and Rallying Call. And these 5 power points once again can be invested into something like Rebuild. But ideally you want to save for the 15, which might be the Barrage Summon. But again, very situational because you might also need to use Rebuild to save your fortress against the Giants, as King Brand is only level 5. And the investment of the heroes is gonna pay off in the late game. Once they have some levels on them, it's gonna be hard for the Dwarven player MayShadowFax to deal with them in long terms, right? So Beastlayer Arrow, for example, is gonna be effective, but once this guy is level 5 or level 7, he's gonna be MVP. And also Morgomir will have the Morgul Blade, which is gonna be something like a cripple from Lourdes. Doesn't last as long, but it's able to stop enemy from moving, and then you have the chance to take him down eventually. So Engma now is looking pretty strong, even though he was never going for the transition into anything stronger. But Trauma's units 24/7. He was not even building the Wolf Den all game long. He has 4 Hall of the Kingsmen, but he has 3 powerful heroes. Morgomir, Rogash and Waldo side by side. Now in those kind of situations it would make sense to get Gimli on the field. Gimli is an anti-hero. Once he's level 5, the Slayer will give you the chance to chase down every hero from Engma and take them down. That's a Giant Summon, I was talking about that. So he's gonna focus down the buildings first, which is okay, I guess. We have King Dane, and not King Dane, Gloin on the field now. King Dane would be a better choice, by the way. Gloin is cheaper, that's why. But the best hero in this kind of situations would be definitely Gimli. But you also need to get him to level 5 first. You see how impactful this Dwarven, this Engma heroes are. And very smart move, dealing economical damage and also destroying some production buildings. To cut down the speed and putting pressure is very nice. He has to go for rebuild, he has to use it. He's gonna give up the Hall of Warriors to keep this Forge Works protected. One of the Giants is down. Looks like Gloin has been taken down. Gloin is down, he was turning into a white. And he might be... No, he won't be able to destroy this anymore, but it's fine. You know, he killed one of the heroes, he was dealing great amount of economical damage, he was able to destroy Hall of Warriors. And, oh my god, almost this one as well. And he was also beating off the rebuild, which was an investment of 5 power points. He could have just gone for the 15, but he was forced to go for the rebuild. And during all this time, Engma was able to collect 11 power points already after the Giant Summon, which means he's only 14 away from getting to the 25, which can be either the, you know, the Ice Fink or the Wolf Summon. 1000 command points, so he has a lot of money. I believe he's saving for another hero, potentially Witch King, eventually. We will see him soonish. Because he has to get a lot of money, right? He has full command points, he's spamming units which are extremely cheap, they cost only 200 each. So you will be able to save money all the time. And that hurts. Losing Gloin, that hurts. This guy is almost level 6. Cards probably, yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, he has an extreme... Nice trample though, oh my god, that was a nice fight to take. With the battle wagons. Oh, don't lose him. Don't lose him. He's not... He was using heal. One more trample is incoming with the battle wagons. Maybe he can take down Rogash and everybody else when he has Fire Arrow on Man of Steel and get them also to level 2 for the Black Arrows. The Black Arrows actually extend your lead. This means you have like a range of your auto attack, right? And you can extend this lead by using the Black Arrows, and this also deals a decent amount of damage to a single target. So you can actually burst down this Rogash eventually. Who's level 5 now, by the way? Oh, he was crippling down one of the pikemen. Look, he's splitted. He's trying to walk, but nah. You are not able to walk today. The problem is, once this guy hits level 7, it's gonna be a different story. He went for the Witch King, yeah, by the way. Witch King is on the field. I mean, I knew it, because he's saving for a big boy. He has full command points for a long time, and no elite units, you know? Like, it's a Fellowship of the Ring for Angmar. I like this Witch King from Angmar so much. Him being mounted on the black horse makes him such a big styler, you know? Look him celebrating, guys. For Gondor! No, not for Gondor. For Angmar! For Angmar! He has a very strong debuff. Look the debuff. You will make them lose a third of their attack damage. And you nullify their leadership bonuses. That's a huge debuff. Like, you reduce their damage in total to 66% only, you know? From 100. When they are not buffed. You can't nullify buffs in this game. You fool, no man can kill me. Big fight. Rogash jump. Oh yeah, Rogash jump on your face, son. That's what I like to see. Colline, welcome. There's the Morgul Blade from Morgomir. On King Brian, he's prisoned now, he's trapped. But once again, this Morgul Blade doesn't last as long as the cripple from Lures. But it's gonna last enough for turning this guy into a white. Frodo Baggins was trying to save him, but no.
Come with me. Go on now. Keep it moving.
Rogash smash. What is Rogash doing? Oh my goodness, not even close. But he's so slow, you know. The Dwarven heroes are so slow. Oh, Morgomir is the killer. He has also the Dark Glory, which can make him deal 50% more damage and 33% armor. Hello my friend, finally see you live. Thank you for your videos. Regards from Germany. Hey man, danke schön, dass du hier bist. Vielen Dank. Und Gruß zurück. Wolf coming? Yeah, Wolf coming, boys. The big bad wolf! You know the stories which your grandmother was telling you when you was a child. From the big bad wolf. Happy nightmares today, guys. GG, well played from Maru. We have finally seen some crazy heroes. Rogash, Witch King, very rare heroes. And they are the MVP of the game. They are the win condition. They were the win condition. We have the red elven player, Maru, at the bottom right side, who is the winner of the previous game. He was able to win his Angmar against Dwarves on the map jungles of Farharat. And he's facing against the blue goblin player, MayShadowFax, at the top left side of the map. Beautiful map, Sakura Forest, looks like that. And so it's like top left against bottom right, that's the thing. You have a river, which is actually kind of splitting the map into two pieces. And then we have Warclayers pretty much on this map exclusively. 2 on the left side and 2 on the right side. That's pretty much it. You have no inn, you have no outposts, you have no signifiers on this map, so it's all about fighting, really. Red's Life 1, thanks for the sub for the first time with the tier 1. Appreciate that. Means a lot to me, my man.
BeyondStandards crew.
Means a lot. Thank you for the huge support. But look at this design of this building. That looks dope, am I right? I lost versus winner. Okay. I mean, to be honest, you know, Falcon had like a rough time. He was forced to play against Sauron first, you know? Which is not the easiest thing in the world. Because Sauron is still the favorite of this tournament, in my opinion. So playing against the favorite is always tough. And I believe he was even able to win one game, if I'm not mistaken, against Sauron, which is already impressive. And the weakness of Falcon is that he, in my opinion, from that what I've seen, he gives up too fast, you know? Like, if something goes wrong, he's gonna say GG and leave immediately. We have 2 3 Malone trees into the Lorien Warriors coming up. You didn't let me pick more than mates. I mean, we have like a rule, you know? Rules are rules. He's creeping, pretty nice. Rules are rules. So what are you doing with the Lorien Warriors now? You gotta move, my friend, you gotta move. Wasting time is one of the worst things to do in any RTS game. Always be active. Your APM, your action per minute, is gonna determine if you lose or win. So the more you are active with your fingers, Both the hands, by the way, need to be on the keyboard and on your mouse, and you will have to just make it perfect. Micro, macro, micro, macro. I don't know about BFME 2, but Rohirrim strong. I am a BFME 1 player. I mean, Battle for Middle-earth 1 player, you are trying to say. Nice. It's also my favorite, my dudes. I've been playing BFME for a long time. Battle for Middle-earth 1 I was playing for many years. Not since a really long time though, but I want to get it back in the business too. I want to also stream some BFME 1 in the future. This game will always be special for me, and also the fact that BFME 1 is the most related to the films makes it even greater for me. Offensive creeping. So actually Alvin player is playing so passive, so defensively. Is he gonna be able to steal the creep, the money at least? Yeah, he will be able to secure himself this creep. You can also kill the rebel, by the way, with your archers, that's possible. But not the lair itself. More goblins are coming. He's gonna try to get the money from the creep. Just get it. Uh-oh, let's see. Oh no, lucky drop for MayShadowFax though. And he was able to get all the money, plus he's gonna get all these archers too. Look, running away from the goblins is no, that's not gonna be possible, dude. You can't disengage from them, that's not possible. They are the fastest swordsmen in the game. The fastest infantry unit actually in the game. They cost only 100 each. I believe they are also the most cost efficient swordmen in the game, because they give you actually lots of mobility, decent amount of damage with the poison, and then the spam potential. And all of that for 20 more resources than the orc warriors, but they are stronger than orcs and faster than orcs. Now we have 3 goblin caves and a fissure level 1 for the half-troll swordsmen. Half-troll swordsmen, as you know, are my most favorite swordsmen in the game. I like them so much because they can't get trampled down, they have charge attack, they have really everything what you are looking for. Big war chant. Nice clumping against the Malone tree. And this one is gonna be taken down. Is this the final from the losers bracket? Nope, that's the one game before that. The winner of this is gonna face against Mustafa in the finals of the losers bracket. But also right after we are done with the series. So the finals of the loser bracket will be finished today. And Sunday, in 2 days from now, we will have the grand finals to finish off the tournament. Between Sauron and the winner of the finals of the losers bracket. That's the plan. But first of all, we need to finish this one. First, I played when I was 9, but in BFME 2, still the Rohirrim strong, or are they now just... In BFME 2, I mean, this is BFME 2, the Rise of the Witch King. In BFME 2, Rohirrim are pretty solid, but in Rise of the Witch King, they are not very strong. In BFME 1, the Rohirrim are really strong, especially because you have like the Rohirrim Archer, and then you can stack the leadership. Unlike you can, I mean, you can stack leadership in BFME 2 or Rise of the Witch King. But in BFME 1 you can. And you can make your Rohirrim hit like an absolute truck. Like, it's a leadership game. Okay. Counterattack, but he has to get some defense. I mean, this is gonna be dangerous now for elves. Like, these archers, they will need ages to kill this half-troll swordsman. You need more than that, trust me. And look at this army, like the damage output is kinda limited. Question is, how much damage will he be able to deal? There is the spider hole expansion around the fortress to defend against the melee attackers. He is committing now with the Tainted Land and Goblin Warriors for defense. The thing is, goblins, they should be dying quite fast against the Lorien archers. But it's a mispositioning from the Alvin player. He is actually not protecting his archers at all. And goblins are able to get into the melee range. Level 40 Orinia for death and glory. For Rohan, for our people, and then he is like, damn, and they are shining bright like a diamond, riding it down, getting almost invincible, while not even getting slowed down from charging the enemy lines. Glorious charge makes the Rohirrim so extremely cool, you know? Look how much damage he was able to deal. He was destroying every single Malone tree, dude. He was destroying every single Malone tree. 500 command points for goblins, 500 command points for elves. The first message from Hectrandir, and that's gonna be the last message. Bence sen de o zaman defolup gitmelisin kardeşim. Alright. 5 power points collected. 450 for elves. Actually, elven player is kind of holding himself in the game. What is that? Level 2, level 2. I mean, sustain, maybe get some more pikemen. Ya şaka gibi ya, adam geliyor chatime. Adamın yazdığı ilk mesaja bakar mısın? Ya bildiğin gel beni şey yap diyor ya. Okay. Cave Pass is available. War Chant is available for a big commitment. Let's see. 675. 550 for elves. Madem beğenmiyorsun niye bakıyorsun değil mi? Allah Allah yarabbim ya. Ne biçim insanlar var bu dünyada kardeşim ya. Vallahi bazen diyorum ki bizim memleketin hali kötü. Enough Turkish. Okay. Let's get back into game. 725. German, English, Turkish, and that's enough. That's enough, dude. I mean, I wanted always to learn Spanish too, but now I don't have the time to commit. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite Turkish food? Oh, this is a tough question. I have actually lots of favorite Turkish food. I like Iskender kebab. Oh, that's pretty nice. Kokoreç, lahmacun. I mean, there is so much I like. I don't know the English word for that one, but when you go to the beach, to the sea, they are selling in the night, so that's called in Turkish midye. It's like a fish. I don't know the English word for that, but that's also pretty delicious. They put lemon on top of that, you know. I like this also a lot, and that's why when I'm in Turkey in vacation, I'm eating so much. I'm eating so much. 700 command points for goblins and 510 for elves. That's a massive snowballing effect now. Maybe heroes like Ezo could be a nice choice. Muschel? Yeah, Muschel, yeah. Maybe that's... In German it's called Muschel. Yani... Beğenmeyen izlemek zorunda değil. Sanki böyle silah soruları izletiyoruz biliyor musun? Sanki böyle bildiğin adamın kafasına silah dayamışım diyorum ki beni izlemezsen seni bitireceğim. Okay, so 700 command points for goblins. You can expand a bit more. There is not much happening around the bottom left side. Maybe build a tunnel here. Could be a nice choice. You live in Germany, my friends? What part? I'm living close to Munich. I mean, the thing about me is I was born and raised in Turkey. I'm 31 now. We moved with my mom together to Germany when I was 12 years old. So 2002, we moved to Germany, and since then I'm living in Germany. And because of that, I'm of course able to speak German and also Turkish. And English, I was kind of teaching myself by watching more films and listening to people who were speaking English to improve that. Of course, English is not perfect yet, or not even close to be perfect. But it's all about speaking, and the more you speak, the faster you will be learning. You know, learning by doing pretty much. And I like to speak multiple different languages because I believe the more languages you know, I mean, in Turkish there is a saying, you know, one language makes you one human. So the more languages you can speak, the more people more people you can speak and actually talk to, and that makes it. I mean, I like it. You know, I'm a person, I like communication quite a lot, and also my job is all about communication. And knowing multiple languages makes it a bit easier and also more fun. Okay, he's gonna take down this tunnel at the bottom left side. We have the first hero, that's gonna be Glorfindel. So pretty nice hero, because he has no pikemen around, he can always get dismounted. And keep in mind that Glorfindel has splash damage. Just get dismounted, yep, that's nice. And he's able to hit multiple units at the same time, watch this now. You see? No, actually he just killed one by one. But when they are clumped, he will hit like a truck. But don't overestimate yourself. Don't overestimate yourself. Don't get surrounded. 15 power points collected. I don't know what he's saving for. He could go for a mist. I believe even also Tom Bombadil if he wants to. 620. Goblins have 675. So it's actually a pretty even game for now. He might go for the barracks level 2 soonish for the Mirkwoods. And he was also never building a stable. Izok is here, yeah, level 2. Money, money, money. He's quite slow though, he has to be careful. I mean, with the great battle rage, he might actually be able to fight Glorfindel. Because this almost gives you the same stats like the Blade of Purity gives. Look, Blade of Purity gives you 100% damage, 50% more armor. And Great Battle Rage gives you 100% damage and 40% more armor. So it's pretty much identical. Like 10% less armor, but it's not a big deal. Any language that you know getting worse or something? No, not really. I mean, the thing is, when I'm home, I'm always speaking Turkish. With my daughter, I'm speaking Turkish. With my wife, with my mom. And when I'm outside, I'm always speaking German. And when I'm streaming, which is also very regularly now, I'm just speaking English. So I have enough practice for every single language. You know what I'm saying? I speak all the 3 languages in a single day. And if you keep doing that, I believe you also won't get rusty. Go elves, go. Actually, elves are not doing a bad job, but there is a huge goblin army coming from the bottom side. Warjan is available. Elven players 680 against 800, but he has multiple burrow expansions, so we need to always consider that, right? Oh, Tom Bombadillo! Where is Tom Bombadillo? He was using him offensively for whatever I don't like this summon at all, like there is no follow-up. This one has been taken down, but he will be able to defend himself. Look at the defense, you see that? Camping style. Statue, statue, statue well behind. Dude. Witch King patch 2.02 version 8.4 beta 14. That's what we are using here, Kazamir. Azok is level 3 now. Okay. I mean, Spider Pit's level 2 for the Spider Riders. Lamir Mill's coming up now to boost the money a bit. But, oh, almost level 3. Get them to the well. Maybe you can even build the second well to speed up the healing a bit. Would be also nice. He needs one more level to be effective. To be able to fight against mighty heroes like Glorfindel. Yeah, that's tournament, yeah. That's tournament, the last series before the finals of the losers bracket. So after this one, we're gonna see the finals of the loser bracket. And this Sunday, we're gonna finish off the tournament by having our grand finals. That's the plan, guys. And also Gorkiel the Goblin King, ladies and gentlemen. A very rare hero. And you know what? He makes a lot of sense in this matchup. Because eventually the Elven player will try to go for the Cloud Break. And once you have your Skull Totem with level 2 and you place it, this is gonna be like Tinted Land in a small radius around this side. But in this circle, you will have fear resistance for all the nearby units. So Cloud Break is not gonna be able to stun you anymore. You have also Arwen on the field. And Arwen is also nice if you can combine her with Glorfindel. I mean, now Aragorn is gonna get mad, I know, because I said combine her with Glorfindel. But as friends, you know what I'm saying? Not in a relationship. So you get both mounted, and then you use them to actually harass the enemy tunnels. And she's able to level up extremely fast. Azok, level 3. Slowly but surely taking down this Malone 3. Foresight has been used. Very interesting choice. Foresight. Not bad. It's gonna give you vision and also more range, plus more scouting. Oh, big commitment. Oh, he's riding it into the pikeman. Dude, he has no pikeman around. Like, that's so greedy from Maru. Commit now. All you gotta do is to kill the one single Tainted Land. Oh my goodness. If he can get into the backline with the riders, guys. Oh, big commitment. But he has still some pikemen. He needs to avoid trampling them. Tainted Land, fully commitment. Bad trample into the pikeman, get into the backline. But he's getting now some more pikemen for the defense. The archers are hitting like an absolute truck. Glorfindel is using the Blade of Purity, getting inside the jeans. The builder might be in trouble, but not for now. Now this guy is almost invincible. He has more armor and 100% more damage, means he will be able to kill everything, including the goblin heroes in no time. This is final? Nope, that's not the final. That's the last series before the finals of the losers bracket. We have it's called double elimination tournament. So double elimination means you have like a upper side bracket and a lower side bracket. The lower side bracket is being called losers bracket. And we are still in the losers bracket round 5. After this game, between the winner of this series and Mustafa, we will have the finals of the losers bracket. And the winner of this finals is going to move on to the grand finals and face against Sauron in the grand finals to win the tournament. And this grand finals is gonna happen this Sunday, but the finals of the losers bracket is gonna happen today, right after we are done with this series in the best of 5. We are in the game number 3. So eventually it's gonna last until game number 4 or number 5, but after we are done, we're gonna move on to the finals of the losers bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we have also Haldir now, the 3rd hero from Elves, against 2. Level 3, level 4 is gonna unlock leadership, by the way. 13 power points almost collected for Elves. We have Scavenger, Wildman of Dunland, Cave Bats, Tainted Land and Warchant, so he's still like 12 away from the 15, which might be the Watcher or the Darkness. What is... Gorkia, what you doing? He's trying to get close to the Arwen, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, oh, elven woman, delicious. Doesn't look like our goblin woman. Get in there, beautiful, flank. You see the money is rising to the sky, that's because of Scavenger. Oh my goodness, he's hitting so hard with the Blade of Purity. You see how many units he's able to kill at the same time? Because of the splash damage when he's using that. So pretty efficient. The heroes are still remaining on the field, and there comes the Eagle Summon. Arwen is running for her life. She will be able to get away. The Elven heroes are also quite fast. He's trying to kill the Spider Riders first, and then he's gonna potentially try to kill the Goblin heroes. Glorfindel is sitting like a truck, yeah. I mean, you can always get into the tunnel, right? Oh, the Giants. Oh, he was trying to get some Giants, and that feels bad, man, because... I mean, they got buffed, kinda they got buffed, their damage got nerfed, but their price got reduced. So it's like a buff and nerf at the same time. They used to cost 1000. Galeb, thanks for the 7 months, my dude. Thank you so much for the huge support.
Caleb WDE just resubscribed for 7 months. Ahoy. Keep on making BFME great and doing your thing less than 3.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Means a lot. Thanks for the rewards and also for the sub. Tom Bombadillo! The power points. Look, his money, dude. He has like a lot of money still. He might go for the Shelob potentially. And Shelob is like a meme hero too. Where are the heroes from the Elven play? He's building an offensive end mood, but I don't know about that. I don't think he can hold that. The Eagles are gonna be gone now, but they were able to destroy one more tunnel. He has a Giant here. So building here is kinda... I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? Because he has Giants, he can always start sieging. And you might lose a lot of time. Look, the end mood. Do you see that? Half of the end mood is visible and half of them is underwater. Where are the heroes at? Gorkiel is almost level 4. That's gonna be a huge power spike for the Goblin army because of leadership. And Gorkiel is able to give you a double buff. So Skull Totem is a buff and this is leadership. That means that it's able to stack with each other. Haldir is level almost 3. Be careful with the Spider Riders. Elven players getting closer and closer for the 25. Hi Shanks, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much, man. I'm having a great day. Today is Friday. Friday is always a nice day for me. Thank you for asking though. Tomorrow is gonna be the birthday of my daughter. That's gonna be even a better day. She's gonna turn 3. She's already happy because last birthday she can't remember anymore. She was only 2, but this birthday she's already excited about a week, you know. She's like every day asking me, Dad, when is my birthday? Soon, right? And I say, yeah, soon. And today she was asking me again. I said, yeah, tomorrow. Oh, really? What you gonna buy for me? She's looking for the skaters, you know what I'm saying? And I was ordering this from Amazon the other day. So it will come a bit later, though. It's gonna come at Monday. But she's so happy, you know? She will get her balloons and everything else. And hopefully that's gonna be a birthday she will be remembering when she's a bit older. But it's a pretty nice feeling, you know, when you see her excited. And kids are so different because they are happy about the smallest things in the world. That makes me actually sad. Because we as adults, you know, there needs to happen a lot and we can never have enough. We want always more and more and more and we just forget how to become happy, how to be happy. But kids are different. They are happy about every small thing. They're always happy. Kids have a crazy life, you know, in compared to us adults. They're always complaining, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are always like, if you get what you want, oh, it's a bit too late, I wanted this, I wanted that, and then you want more and more and more. You are literally trying to not become happy anymore. But kids, oh, the Watcher is coming in clutch. Look, knocking 3-bit up, my dude. Cake, of course. My wife was cooking a cake, of course. It's all ready, my dude, for tomorrow. And how was your day, guys? How was your day? What's your plan for the weekend? What you gonna do? The 3-bit is gonna be able to get away. That's pretty nice. The Watcher has a look. He's eating one of the afterall pikemen. Doesn't care about friends. Arvin, 17 power points collected. Big Fiesta fight. 3-bit is in a safe spot. I mean, 3-bit is gonna win against Giants because he's a hero, right? She's gonna turn 3 tomorrow. She's gonna become 3 years old. She was born in 2018. It's my princess. Best thing in my life, you know. Thank you, man. Gandalf, my old friend. This will be a night to remember. Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a day to remember. She also started with the kindergarten yesterday. She had her first day in the kindergarten, and she was so happy, you know. I was bringing her to the kindergarten in the morning of yesterday to meet the teacher, you know, and the friends. And she was able to play a little bit. She's gonna start at Tuesday next week. She's so happy about that. She's asking also every day, when I'm gonna go to the kindergarten. Are you gonna bring me to the kindergarten? She's like impatient, you know. She wanna go there ASAP. 22 power points collected almost. Really, really close for the 25. Imagine someone who born in 2018. Yeah. I mean, again, seeing her makes me realize I'm getting older and older and older. Beyond, will you play new Lord of the Ring mobile game, Lord of the Ring Rise of War? I think it's called Rise to War, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I will take a look into that, definitely. I want to take a look. If it's nice, I'm gonna potentially stream on YouTube, or I mean on Twitch, and make videos for YouTube channel. Even though I need to say that I don't like mobile games that much, because I feel like mobile games are always pay to win. So they are always with the small transactions, and you need to invest thousands and thousands of dollars to actually be able to get good in the game. But I might be wrong, you know, and I will definitely like to try it out, just to see, because it's Lord of the Ring related. So everything Lord of the Ring related, I'm always interested. Okay, level 5. But Glorfindel, wait a second, is level 6. Level 10, Starlight. Oh, the builder, not the builder! Yeah, maybe it's me, you know. But I remember the last game on my phone, which I was ever playing. The last game, I played many mobile games, like when I was younger. But the last game I was playing was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And I don't know if you know about me, but I was also a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a child, I was watching every single episode. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I summoned the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I summoned the Black Magician, you know, the Dark Magician. Dark Magic Attack. I was watching I was a huge fan. Dude, I was watching every single episode, you know. And after I heard that they released the Duel Links game, I was like so hyped about that. I downloaded that for free, by the way, on my mobile phone. Listen to me now. Then you have only garbage cards, and there is a multiplayer scene in which you are fighting against other people to get the king of duels, you know, king of games. And you can't become king of games when you don't spend money to buy packs. And the packs, holy moly, they cost $5 for virtual cards. You don't even get to get them in your hands. You need to pay $5. And then you pay $5 and you get garbage cards again. That means you need to buy one more. But hey, great news! When you buy 5 packs at the same time, instead of paying $25, you only need to pay $20. Cheap as hell, am I right? So when I was like a child, and dude, I was very tempted to actually buy it. So I was spending, I believe, in the 6 months I was playing that, over $100 into this game. After realizing this is just You know, you buy cards, you have finally good cards, and bam, they release new cards. That means your cards are not good anymore, they are not up to date anymore. So you need to again buy new cards and buy new cards. It's like a never-ending story. And I know many people who were investing over $1,000 in total to buy cards, which is insane. Like, it's a game you can play when you are 6 years old. So trust me, there are potentially kids borrowing the credit cards of their parents and just buying cards all the time. But again, I might be wrong about Lord of the Ring, Rise to War. Maybe that's not like that. Can't say anything about that. I've never played that. But because of that reason, what I was explaining you guys, I'm a bit more careful about mobile games, you know?
We will defend the Elven lands.
Okay, big push though. 27, but go for it. Dude, he can maybe combine the Flood with the Eagle Summon and take down the Fortress. Eagle Summon. He's not going for the Flood yet. And the Goblin player... Oh, okay. That's gonna be a different story now. Harry Bamfuzzle, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. $20 for virtual cards? Yeah, but again, I was like 16 or 17 years old, you know? So, you know, I got from my mom always the Dragon Summon defensively, but he can always reposition. The Flood was used to kill production buildings. He won't be killing the level 3 Fissure. And there comes the Summon Dragon. He has to reposition, boom, reposition here, right here. And now I'm gonna show you guys the Summon Dragon damage output. You know, you get like from your parents like a small, what is that called? Like when you are in the school, you get like $10 a week. And oh my goodness. And I was using all this money to buy cards. And then I was hungry in this school because my mom said to me, you don't get any more money from me. And I was not even working when I was 16, 17 years old, you know? So I felt so bad after doing that. And I just uninstalled the game immediately from my phone. Hello everyone, did I mismatch? Yeah, you missed like 2 games. But that's a nice game. We are now in the tiebreaker game. Flood is on cooldown. He was just using it. But the dragon is just dealing too much damage. Look, this is crazy guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was being summoned defensively to kill the enemy army, reposition to the next side of the map, and just kill in matters of seconds, like half the base from the Elven player. Holy guacamole. Towers are coming up for the Goblin player for the defense. He's building now 4 towers, by the way, in total. Yeah, he's doing a nice job. 650 for the Goblins and 925. Look, his money though. Elven player is rich. Like, he can replace everything he just lost. He has 1 barracks around this area too. Where are the heroes at? Let me check. Haldir is almost level 8. That's gonna unlock the golden arrow. We have level 8 Glorfindel and level 7 Arwen. This dragon is best 25? Definitely, by far. Not even close. Like, nothing is close for the dragon from Isengard or from the Goblin faction. The summoned dragon is kinda insane. The heroes might be in trouble. Does she have? Yeah, she has Attilas. Attilas is fine. We have also Treebeard. I mean, with Treebeard together, the Elven players right now 4 heroes up on the field. Blade of Purity. Elf is winning. Kinda. I mean, you never know. This game isn't over yet.
I cannot bear this pain.
I cannot bear. Oh. Haldir might be in trouble. But I believe he's fine. The eagle is gonna be gone. Oh, that's not even... Oh, I was like, okay, this is the eagle from the fortress. That's what it is. It depends, Shanks. Sometimes AOD... Yeah, but sometimes. Like, again, you are talking about the 1% chance in which AOD might be better. But the summoned dragon is like 99% of the time better, you know? Because once you are reaching to this point for the summoned dragon, killing the buildings is the key to victory. And the amount of damage you can deal to the economy and also to the production buildings from your opponent by summoning the dragon is kind of insane. Like, every attack from this dude is like the Balrog Breathfire. The Malone 3 level 2 is gonna be taken down. Level 6 now. I'm actually curious about the Poison Stinger damage against heroes. I wanna see that. He's gonna use it now, we will see. No, he's not gonna use it. The eagle is actually doing a phenomenal job. Almost level 6. By the way, this eagle is also able to level up till level 10. But the Wing Blast is available with level 5. When you lose him, you will revive him with level 1 once again. So try to not lose him. 16 power points collected. I believe this might be one of the games in which we will see Balrog and even Sunflare as well. The Summon Dragon, when he actually can hold himself until the Summon Dragon is available, and combine this with a potential push, he might be able to deal devastating amount of damage. Ideally, you wanna have a follow-up, you know? You wanna use Summon Dragon, kill the production buildings, and then have an army following you up. The Watcher! Nice! And beautiful Watcher, actually, killing all these upgraded units, almost one-shotting them. Look, the Ant is throwing rocks against the Watcher. Look, yum yum yum. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Alright. Oh, Arvin has been taken down, and you get 119 for killing her. Dude, when this guy hits level 10, that's gonna be a game-changing moment, because the thing is, those Fire Drakes, boys, they are able to one-shot the Ants, by the way. They are able to burn them alive. But getting them on the field is kind of tricky, because they are not only super expensive, but they are also super vulnerable against archers. That means those Mirkwoods or whatever, they can literally one-shot them. Okay, so we will see about that. So we have, you know, two tier 1 units, tier 1 heroes. I mean, you have not the big ones, like Shelob could be a nice choice as like a counter hero to Glorfindel. Once you get the Poison Stinger with Shelob, you can actually deal great amount of damage to Glorfindel. And I believe other than that, it's gonna be kind of tough for the Goblin player to take him down. He has no upgrades just yet on the Half-Troll Swordsman. No upgrades, no Scavenge Armor, no Forge Blades. So Glorfindel is gonna be kind of tough. Eagle, oh, use Wing Blast. I wanna see that. He has nothing to kill the Eagle either, right? Wing Blast? Look this, guys. Oh my goodness, watch this. Now you can't move anymore. You see that? That's so lame. I've missed this Eagle. This Eagle. He has no... I mean, how is he planning to kill the Eagle, though? Oh, Glorfindel is running for his life. Gorkil is saying, you are not going anywhere. He's being chased down, but he's fast as... Fast and Furious. Almost level 7. Is the Eagle gonna go down? Yeah, the Eagle is going down. You get 200 for killing the Eagle because of Scavenger. Glorfindel was able to get in safety if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Glorfindel is healing up over time at the well. Mirkwoods with Silvertone arrows too, by the way. That's gonna be enough to force the Gorkil, the Goblin King, away. But I cannot believe that the Goblin player was still able to win this fight. And the Giant Eagle has been taken down. And the Giant... Mountain Giant is alive for the siege. The level 3 Malon tree is gonna be taken down. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna drop him down to 900 command points. Remember, level 3 resource buildings are able to increase your command points by 100 each. And smart move, you see what he's doing? He's staying next to the Giant to share experience. Very smart move. But now come the Mirkwood archers, hitting from downtown like an absolute truck. But Elven players now 24 power points collected. Giants, unlike the Ents, are very vulnerable against archers. That means those Mirkwoods, they can actually take down those Giants in no time, while they would need ages to take down the Ents instead. Ents have like crazy amount of armor against archers until they have fire. And Silvertone arrows is not that effective. That means, for example, Rangers or the Men of Steel with fire upgrade, they can actually kill those Giants way fast, or the trees way faster than Mirkwoods with the Silvertone arrows. He was able to find the forge. That's pretty nice, because the Elven player will be forced to rebuy the forge if he wants to be able to... Oh, he went for the 15 worm summon? That's kinda bad. That's gonna delay your 25. Your Balrog summon is gonna be delayed now. And the worm is taking so much damage from this Mirkwoods too. Look at this damage, dude. That's crazy. Now we have reached a stage of the game, guys, and let me explain you what I'm trying to say. Like, Balrog is powerful, right? And so is the Summon Dragon, but the Mirkwoods are more powerful. What I'm trying to say is, like, if you summon the Balrog, this Mirkwoods with Silvertone arrows can kill the Balrog in literally 5 seconds. So you need to be extremely smart with your choice. Oh, nice! That's a huge... Oh my goodness, level 8! Imagine him getting level 10. Get dismounted from your Scorpion to get more tanky against the Pikemen. I mean, now he needs 2 levels, but again, the amount of experience you need from level 8 till level 10 is actually insane. Like, you need a lot of EXP, you know? 875 for Goblin and 815 for Elves. He went for the End Summon, Maybe he's waiting for the Eagle Summon at the same time. I don't know if those have fire from the fortress, you know, you can upgrade them with fire. And then that's gonna be good against ants. If they have no fire, these towers, they will not deal any damage to the ants. So you need to keep this in mind. 3-bit is coming. Don't summon the ants here.
I have grown.
He has no fire. He has no fire. Oh my. Oh my goodness, what a nice one. He can do it. No way. Yeah, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. You need fire munitions on the fortress to kill those ants. And what a sneaky little attack to actually take down the fortress in literally no time. He had no upgrade on the fortress either. And I don't need to explain you guys the meaning of a fortress in a game, which is huge by the way. Like, not having the chance to use your power points anymore is like a game-changing factor. So does he have a builder? That's the bigger question now. If he has no builder, he has a builder around this side. Okay, he's building a lumber mill. Does he have money? Not enough. You need 4k. Remember, you need 4k to rebuy your fortress. So, oof, he needs more than 2k for that. And until this is gonna happen, he won't be able to use his power points anymore. So, I don't know, man. That's gonna be kind of tough. And look at the defense, like pew 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 pew. And Watcher can't be used. Nothing can be used really. Just peel back. You can't afford to fight. He needs upgrades. He needs scavenge armor if he wants to be able to withstand this much damage. What a fiesta game, actually. Oh man. Oh man. And look at this. Power points are reloading. 18, almost 19 power points collected. 25 is gonna unlock the Sun Flare. The Flood is going to be available very soonish. In about, what, 40-45 seconds, something like that. I mean, I believe in great comebacks. What is he doing? What happened with the money of the... He has giants in the queue. Towers for the defense. Where is the builder? Oh. He's sending one giant to this side. Maybe one a siege. Level almost 8. I mean, this guy is level 7 now for a really long time. It's hard. The damage output against buildings is kind of limited. You see? They are dealing not enough damage to the tunnel level 3. It's gonna take them ages to destroy it. Flood is available. Nice floods. Not the best. You wanna use the flood against buildings instead. Who knocked back Azog like that? I'm not sure. I mean, he has not enough money, dude. He can't... Like, the problem is, you can't even get money from the scavenger. Your power points are completely shut down when your fortress is down. Like, look how much damage they are dealing, even to the guy with great battle rage. The Mirkwoods are hitting like a truck. Russia. GG, well played, guys. Maru is gonna be the winner with the Alvin. What a game. So early pressure is very important. We have the red Alvin player Maru, who is leading 2-1 against the blue goblin player MayShadowFax from Lebanon. 2 times the same matchup. Last time he lost. Let's hope that he will be playing a bit better in this one, which is the deciding game. If he loses, he is out. 2 tunnels coming up for the goblin player, 2 Malone trees coming up for the Alvin player. Firian deal looks like that. It's another map from BFME2. We have troll layers protecting those inns at the bottom side, but also at the top side of the map. Then we have work layers in the side lanes, bottom left and top right. And that's pretty much it. We have like middle area, which is this. And you can also move through the side lanes, of course. So you have multiple different options actually to move to the other side of the map. From here, from here, from here. You know, you have multiple different options. So it's not a bad map for the goblins, but also not the best map. Like Jungles of Farharat would be the optimal map for the goblins in this matchup, you know? 3 Malone trees into the barracks coming up. On the other side we see 2 tunnels, 3 tunnels into the tunnel number 4. So very economical stat. But I agree with you guys, maybe get some more Spider Riders on the field. Maybe get them a bit earlier on the field. Maybe that's the way you need to play this matchup. Because, yeah, Spider Pit start, that's pretty nice, I like that. Maybe Spider Links early on, question mark, but Spider Links are kind of weak against archers too. So they will get bullied quite hard. Once the archers are able to shoot them down, they will die in no time. That's the biggest problem. War Chant is available for MayShadowFax, and Rallying Call is available for the Alvin player Maru. I'm actually curious if he's gonna go for the spiderlings or upgrade this to level 2 instantly. We will find out. Now he's going for the spiderlings first. Upgrade costs a lot, like 500, and then the spider riders, they cost 600 each. There is no Forgonda, my dude. For Mirkwood, for Lorien! Okay, guys. Okay, Boromir, chill down, man. I mean, Boromir is just celebrating the weekend, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, Friday, for Friday, for Friday. Goblin Cave into the tunnel number 5. Oh, there we go again. It's one of these days, right? It's one of these days, right? Builds me an army worthy of Mordor.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Okay, Gandalf, chill there, my friend. Chill there. Okay, so what's going on in the game? Let's take a look. Forgonda was kinda a bit distracting. So he's gonna creep this offensively at Balindru. Very thin ice. Very, very thin ice, Balindru. Okay, Boromir for Balindru. Okay, oh. Actually, they share like brothers.
It's not been easy for me. It has not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
I mean, Forgonda is going to be more expensive. You already know what's going to happen, right, in the upcoming one. Lorien warriors. Goblins, they are trying to put pressure. Is the spider pit level 2 yet? Let's take a look into that. The answer is no. The spider pit is still only level 1. So fissure for the cave trolls. Okay, that's a very interesting choice, I need to say. Cave trolls against elves. The problem is that elven army is like almost exclusively based on pikemen and archers. And both of these units are great against cave trolls. So cave trolls gonna be a tough one to actually make something happen. Maybe use them for harassment, try to deal economical damage, and, you know, try to throw rocks from a safe distance. Maybe that's the way you wanna play with them. But using them as like you know, something to fight against the enemy army, kind of gonna be tough. So we have 2-3 goblin caves and cave trolls. Spider. I would like to see spider riders a bit more than cave trolls, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. We will see about that. I've not seen cave trolls against elves since a really long time. Maybe grab yourself a tree. But once again, you need to avoid fighting the pikemen. That's very important. So if the pikemens are gonna touch you, you're gonna die. In the meantime, he's creeping this. Warchan has been used on these units. And also from the elven player, that's a goblin throw, right? He was throwing a goblin. Throwing goblin is gonna cause fear on the enemy units, by the way. They're gonna start running into different directions. So it's not bad at all. And even in this situation, the elven player was still able to win the fight. Getting this cave troll to level 2 could be a nice choice. And this creep is gonna be secured uncontested. So we have no more creeps left beside this one at the bottom left side. Because I believe he's gonna creep this right now, yeah. And he might also get a chance to capture this in for some corsairs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. More barracks, 2 barracks now. Last game, the elven player was not getting any calf units on the field all game long. You told him to throw rocks, okay. We will see how effective this is going to be. He's getting more cave trolls on the field. Maybe Haldir or Glorfindel could be a nice choice for elves. To keep chasing down this troll all the time. Okay. Big fight. He's gonna creep this one first. Look how little XP he's becoming. You see that? So he needs to kill like 5 work layers to get to level 2. Builder? Nah, he's fine. He's just tanking like a boss while the archers are killing everything in a second. Tainted Land is available. Monsters are not able to receive leadership or buffs, so you can't use War Chant or Tainted Land on your troll, you know, that's not possible. On the other side, Elven player 660 command points, Barracks level 1, 2 of them, and no heroes on the field so far. Like once again, he has to just get pikemen and archers, and that's really everything what he needs to win this game. And I believe in long terms the goblin player will need scavenged armor on his half-troll swordsmen to make them tanky enough to absorb the damage from the elven player archers. That's very important. Haldir is gonna be a great hero in those kind of situations. You can, you know, if you go for an all-out fight, Haldir can always target the trolls and just shoot them down all the time. And unlike the Mordor trolls, these trolls have no sustain. So damaging them is gonna be a permanent thing. They can't heal up until they hit level 2. It's a 100 bucks tournament. The winner gets 60, the second place gets $30, and the last place, or the third place in this case, gets $10. So the winner gets 60. 60% of the win. That's most likely always the situation in which we are handling those tournaments. You have like a prize pool of the entire tournament, and the winner gets like 60% of this prize pool. Nice pressure though from this side, I like that. Gets them to level 2 ASAP. Oh, Haldir is gonna... Look what I'm trying to say. Haldir is chasing them down all the time. Oh, they are freezing now. What's going on? Game was literally freezing for a couple of seconds. Arwen is also on the field. Also great against trolls because she's mounted. She can chase them down all the time. Elven Wood is gonna be her choice. Or his choice, rather. And look at this. She's gonna be faster than the trolls, you know? But one of the trolls is level 2. That's gonna unlock the sustain over time. Small counter attack. On the other side, 700 command points available for goblins. 700, that's a lot of command points. Does he have Maru expansions? Nope. But he has a Spider Pit level 2, that's what he has. Elven player, you know what would be the best thing to get on the field right now? The Giant Eagle. Because this Giant Eagle would shut down these trolls so hard. They would be absolutely useless. The problem is the Giant Eagle is extremely expensive because you need to first of all upgrade the fortress with the Eagle Nest. And then you need to invest 1,000 for the Giant Eagle. That's gonna cost you a lot of time too. Did he use Foresight? Nope, he didn't use Foresight, but he has the Cave Bats upgrade on the fortress. Look, do you see the... Guys, please watch this now. Do you see the Goblin's vision control? With 500 on the fortress as an upgrade, he is able to see more than half of the map. You see that? More than half of the map. Because 500 investment on the fortress. That's kind of busted. Okay. Big commitment? Question mark? Nope. That's not being the case right now. The problem with the Spider Riders is they can just observe, you know. If there are pikemen around, they can't do much. Trolls have to be careful. I mean, are they not healing up with level 2? What? It looks like this guy is not even able to heal up. Ah, finally, there we go. I believe the regeneration is kind of slow, you know what I'm saying? Trample, trample, trample. Did the channel got the partnership with Twitch yet? We are Twitch partners since a long time, my dude. Since like half a year we are Twitch partners. You don't see the check mark next to the name and the Twitch channel? That's a proof that we are partnered. I'm gonna just show you. I'm gonna flex. Look, watch my name. You see this? My name? You see the badge right next to my name? That's Twitch partner badge. You have no power here. Arwen is level 1 only. Cave Bats is almost available. Warchan is almost available too. 825 command points for goblins. But he's struggling. Like, get armory already, man. You need armory in this matchup, trust me. 35 months up. Do you see? I'm the biggest supporter of this channel. Thank you so much, Beyond Standards. for subscribing for 35 months. So that means I'm affiliate since 35 months, guys. Oh my goodness, it's actually quite a long time. It's almost what? 2.5 years, right? Yeah, 2.5 years. Almost. 36 is gonna be 2.5 years. It's been a long time. I was there, you know. I'm like Gandalf now, or I'm like Elrond now. I was there, Gandalf. I was there. Lame Blanche, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream, dude. Panel is going down. For 3 years, yeah. Oh my goodness, my math is horrible. Thank you guys. I want. There was a test, okay? There was a test, and you was all able to pass, guys. Your math teacher would be proud now. And also Soulkeeper99, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. And that's actually true, Falcon. You are always there. And also that means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the huge support. Watching the channel is actually also a pretty huge support. And I appreciate that, guys. You guys are the reason why this show is still running after almost 3 years. Holy moly. Simdad, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. Wish you a great stay. Oh, there comes the Lancer army and going for a juicy trample. 750 command points available for goblins and 920 for elves. Arvin is almost level 4. Level 6 is gonna be the time for the Alvin hero to shine. 920. Azok is only level 1. Has to be level 2 for the money. I believe the Spider Riders could be a nice choice against the Lancers, but they are getting outnumbered. 15 power points. Oh, he has enough for the end summon. He has enough for the end summon, and this might be actually enough to take down the fortress once again. Oh man, big fight. Uh-oh. 5. Leadership unlocked. Yeah, I'm assuming he's gonna just save for the 15 now. I mean, he has enough now for the end summon. And just defend here and go for the attack and just summon the ends and take down the fortress. I believe there is little to nothing MayShadowFax can do about that. And once again, goblins, they feel extremely weak right now. I mean, now anybody can tell me, yeah, because this guy doesn't know how to play goblins. I mean, I don't think this is the case, because MayShadowFax is one of the most active players in the game, and he's playing always random. He's playing goblins multiple times, and I believe goblins are in a horrible spot right now. And this is not even the hardest matchup for the goblins. That's the ironic part about that, you know. This is like not even the hardest for the goblins. The hardest matchup is against Mordor, which is almost impossible to win. And then you have this one as well. Then you have Angmar, also a tough matchup for the goblins. Like, remove goblins already, my friend. What is this? It's painful to watch. Like, every player is like, oh no, I got goblins, I lose. Like, that's the feeling about that, really. Trust me. And this has been the case now for a really long time. Every time I say you play goblins, and they are like, oh no, not again. Yeah, and goblins again. Dwarves and goblins, the most two useless factions in the game, actually. Imagine like you remove Men of the West, goblins and dwarves, then you have only 4 instead of 7 factions, but those 4 factions are actually solid, you know. Angmar, Isengard, Mordor and Elves. Those 4 factions, you rotate between these 4 and it's gonna be more solid, because they are the best factions since a really long time. And nobody complains about playing them, you know. But goblins, dwarves and men, they struggle now for a really long time. I mean, once again, I've been around since version 7 and I've never seen people complaining about Isengard being too weak. I've never seen people complaining about elves being too weak, or Angmar being really too weak. I've only heard people complaining about Men of the West being weak, goblins being weak, or dwarves being weak. And there was one time in which dwarves were doing a good job with the battle wagons and Men of Steel. Until this, there were only complainings about these factions. And now, after 3 years, it's still the same situation. Nothing changed. Still Isengard very strong, still Angmar very strong, still elves very strong. So I don't know. What's going on actually? 20, what is he doing actually? 1000 command points available. Man of the West is Gondor. Nope. Man of the West is Gondor and Rohan united. Like, this is not like BFME 1. In BFME 1 you have Gondor and Rohan splitted as 2 factions. In this game, BFME 2 or Rise of the Witch King, they are only 1 faction. So you have Gondor and Rohan in 1 army. That's why they are called Men of the West. Like, for example, you have Aragorn, Gandalf, Theoden and Elwin and everybody else like a hero in 1 faction combined. You have Rohirrim and Gondor Knights in 1 faction. But it's true, it's more from Gondor than from Rohan. The only few units from Rohan are, I believe, the Rohan Spearmen and the Rohirrim, that's it. All the other units are actually from Gondor. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, what a fine hit! The Dragon Lord is coming in clutch! That's a huge investment. Holy guacamole, didn't see that coming, boys.
No man can kill me.
The Dragon Lord is coming in clutch, ladies and gentlemen. Use Fireball. Oh, he's taking so much damage for no reason. This guy is so squishy, and that's what I'm trying to tell you every single time, and you guys don't back me up for no reason. Guys, are you having eyeballs in your eyes, in your head? Do you guys see that how useless those heroes are when they cost like 4,000 or 5,000? And then you have a hero like this guy, for example, a game-changing hero. Even Arwen with level 6 can be more impactful. Are you kidding me? Like, that's the case. I don't know if people... I don't know, guys. Am I blind or am I just interpreting something different than you? Like, this guy costs you 5,000 and look, he's like... Haldir is able to shoot him 5 times and he was losing 50% of his HP. Are you kidding me? How? How can you be so weak? The Watcher! The Watcher was summoned. 5,000, and that's what I'm trying to say. If you ever save 5,000, half a ring hero, brother. Half a ring hero. You are saving money for that. You need to wait until he comes out of the fortress. Then you need to be rewarded. You need to be rewarded. You need to feel the difference of you having now a 5,000 hero on the field. And I don't think that's been the case. Let's be honest. I don't think that's like... You don't feel the difference, you know? The Flood. Is he gonna get away? I mean, goblins need this guy buffed. This guy has like 0 HP, I mean, or 0 armor. Look, he's dancing now, he's bugged. Oh my goodness. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. I mean, that kind of feels bad, man. I don't know what to say. Oh, nice poison arrows. Oh, he's gonna be able to save him, right? Okay. I mean... I don't know, man. I'm kind of maybe complaining about too much, but I feel like it's kind of sad, you know? There is no reason of you ever saving for the big boys in this game, you know what I'm saying? You don't feel the power spike. I never felt the power spike myself. Then you finally get to see them and they need like 2 hours to be level 10 or level 5. That's what I'm trying to say since years. And that's what I like about BFME 1, you know? BFME 1, you get your heroes, like you save 6,000, it's expensive as hell, but you get Gandalf and then you feel it. You as a player, you feel the difference. You feel now that you have a really strong hero who is reliable, who can make the difference, who can change the game in your favor. So it's worth it to save 6,000 for Gandalf. But is it really worth it to save 5,000 for the Witch King or the Dragon Lord? I don't feel that. I don't think so. Okay. So 6 power. He has a lot of money. Look at his money, dude. That's crazy. Finally, some upgrades coming. He might go for the Fire Drake too. He has now the upgrades on the fortress he needs. That's gonna give him the chance to recruit the big Fire Drake. There we go. That's beautiful. I like that. You can also get the small ones. You know, the Fire Drake Brat. They cost the same, but again, you need to build an upgrade on your fortress before you can recruit the Fire Drake. The Dragon Nest is the upgrade you are looking for. And I believe the Dragon Nest, if you put your dragon... Do you see the regeneration time? Look how long it takes for you to heal up with the Dragon Lord. And it's even buggy. Normally when you put him next to the fortress, he is supposed to heal up. But the healing up progress is also so slow. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm complaining, maybe this guy is busted, but prove me wrong. Don't come in with 4v4. Yeah, but in Shanks in 4v4 games. Yeah, dude, who cares about 4v4 games? Every game should be balanced around 1v1s, you know? Not 4v4s.
Back to the castle.
Yeah. So we will see now. He has Wing Blast plus Fireball. Archers are also very weak from goblins, you know, in late game. Okay, so the thing is that he has no Mirkwoods, or not enough Mirkwoods. He has only 2 battalions, but he's towering up now. He's towering up. And the problem is this dude has to be extremely careful. Like in a couple of seconds he might be getting killed. Fireball. Beautiful fireball though. He killed like 5 units there. Very good. He needs to just use that, I believe. Like, he can't commit for a melee attack as long as Mirkwoods are remaining on the field, because the Mirkwoods are gonna kill him in no time. So I believe all he can really do is rotate with the fireball, wait for the fireball cooldown, go and use it, and then just peel back and do that over and over again. Eventually you're gonna get level 10. And this Fire Drake is gonna be also, you know, you need to kind of sneak him in, you know, because this guy is dealing crazy amount of damage, and he's able to get level 5 in no time. But once again, he's extremely squishy against archers, and that's the primary army from the Elven player. So that's gonna be kind of tough to get into the range in which you can deal some damage. But we will see about that. He's also good against buildings, and also extremely effective against ants. Yeah, but again, he needs a lot of time to be level 6, you know? Like, he killed quite a lot, leveling up progress. You see the burn damage? That's crazy, right? I mean, this guy is like a glass cannon, you know, the Fire Drake. But also quite expensive, quite tough to get him on the field. Trample. Oh, this guy, Thranduil, I don't know about that. Never seen the Thorn of Vengeance against the Dragon Lord. I can tell you that the Beast Slayer arrow from King Brand is able to deal like 80% of the health from the Dragon Lord with one single hit. But I've never seen the Thorn of Vengeance against the Dragon Lord just yet. But I wouldn't be too surprised when he's getting one-shotted, because this should be the strongest single target ability in the game. But again, you need to be level 10 for that. It's gonna take you a long time to be level 10. 14 power points collected. Actually, we have seen this matchup twice, and both the games are lasting really long. You see the Mirkwood damage against the Giants? That's the downside of this matchup, that Mirkwoods are so vulnerable in compared to the Ants against archers, you know? Almost level 2, Gore killed the Goblin King. Don't fight here. You have leadership here, you will take so much damage. He might lose both of them. He's actually surrounded now. Oof, that's gonna be tough. Oh my goodness, man, just peel back. Look, the great battle rage damage against towers. Not bad. Gorkill will be able to get away, but I believe this guy's gonna die. It's not worth to die for one tower, and the one tower is not gonna be even taken down. It's a huge lose there for MayShadowFax. He has lost his Ezok. The damage output from the Dragon Lord against heroes is also kind of bad. So you need to hit like Arvin, for example, 20,000 times. You see the fireball damage against the Dwarven, like 1 person health, maybe 2 person health damage from one of the mightiest heroes of Middle Earth. The auto attack damage you can see also doesn't do much. But Armory is coming up level 3, and we're gonna see the floods now. She used the flood already. That's a tactic, by the way. Use flood, suicide, revive her, and then use flood again. That's like a tactic in this game. Don't chase him. But it's the backup though. He's not moving for whatever reason. You need to move to save him. But never mind, he's fine. He's fast. Like, this guy is one of the fastest heroes in the game. Especially when he has the Wind Rider, he's gonna be 40% faster. So 25 is gonna be a bit sooner for MayShadowFax. That can be quite nice. Oh! You see a couple of hits. Like one attack from one of the battalions. And he lost like 25% of his health. So if he ever engages here, he's gonna get one-shotted, long story short. But Goblin player is going for the right call this game. He's actually getting the armor, and look his money, like he has a lot of money. I don't see the Fire Drake on the field anymore. Did he actually lose him? Wildman of Dunland Summon will be used. Where? He was using... Oh, on this Rangers. Or not Rangers, on the Mirkwoods rather. Haldir is level almost 6. He's not doing anything. This guy is only level 2. And they were just using the Elven Cloak to get invisible. So they can't be scouted for now. Arvin is back on the field, and you see the revive time is pretty short, right? So eventually you do that, you lose her, you suicide, you revive her again, and then use flood over and over again. Like, we gotta keep an eye on Arvin. I don't want to miss the flood. I want to show you guys the damage output from a hero who costs 1000. and prove you my point of the statement that cheaper hero are just better and more reliable. Hey Ludo, welcome. Watch this now. That's a level 3 tunnel, guys. She missed, I believe. Normally that should deal more damage and even eventually one-shot that. Look, she's suiciding again. So you don't get much from killing her. And now he's gonna revive her. In about 30 seconds she's back on the field and she can do that again. What the heck? I don't even know how much does it cost to revive her. Like 400, I believe. Like quite cheap. I mean, it's not even expensive. Oh, but that's a beautiful attack incoming. Punishment. No pikeman. No problem. Beautiful. Beautiful from the Spider Riders, dude. They have even fire upgrade. That's pretty nice. There are no Discord notifications for the stream anymore. Like I said in the other stream too. I don't, because I'm streaming regularly now. I don't want to stream. I don't want to tag everybody when I'm actually going live all the time. I want to do that actually for like really important stuff, you know, like for the grand finals, for example, in the upcoming Sunday, or the dragon summon, guys. Or I want to just take one single role, like the notification squad. Or the Drake. You will see. But if you guys want to have notifications, I can do that. Of course. Almost one-shotted. Gorkil is dead? Nope. Azok is alive. The Fire Drake is getting back on the field. And these Mirkwoods are not moving. They could kill this Fire Drake in no time. I mean, even the Fortress is killing. Look how much damage it's dealing now to the Summoned Dragon. This Mirkwood was not moving for whatever reason. Like, you watch now how much damage they're gonna deal. Do you see this damage? Guys, from the Mirkwoods. Like, imagine you have 3 of them. You can kill this dragon in no time, literally. That's the power of the Alban faction, you know? That you can not only kill the Summoned Dragon. Oh, he's gonna be finally taken down, right? 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 The Wind Rider, holy... Look, this guy's fast! Can you drive? Oh my goodness, he's gone in like 5 seconds from one side to the other side of the map. I cannot believe that. Maru is playing kind of sloppy, to be honest, you know, with the heroes and stuff. Goblin Play has so much money now. Ferrari, yeah, like Lamborghini. Okay. Watcher is available, by the way. That's gonna be a nice little bonus. You see the damage? Guys, 1 Mirkwood. 5,000. Good hero, by the way. Good hero. Nice. From 100 to 0. Nice, nice, nice. 5,000. Cheap, by the way. Okay. Eagle summon. The Watcher was a little bit too late, yeah. But it was bursted. Like, you don't pay attention for like 2 seconds and he's gone. You see the damage now against the Fire Drake? The Fire Drake is even tankier than the Dragon Lord, I gotta say. But off screen, by the way, he's not even able to see them. The Mirkwoods are brutal, yeah. They are brutal. Or just the other units are weak. I mean, I get it. Like, that's a neutral counter. Your archers are supposed to deal damage to the Dragon Lord. But once again, what I'm trying to say always is like that this guy costs you 5,000. So he needs to survive a bit longer than 5 seconds. That's what I'm trying to say all the time. So eventually we will get the chance to see him a bit more often in the games instead of seeing him once a year. That's the problem I have. The Mirkwoods, I mean the Eagles are gonna be gone very soon, and he has 25 power points collected now, which means he can go for a big flood, and this is a perfect lineup. So you can use the floods right here. You can kill the fissure. You can't one-shot the fissure level 3, but you can kill the level 2 spider pits and the level 3 goblin caves in no time. He has the flood now. I don't want to miss the flood, guys. Oh, there comes the flood. That's a horrible flood, actually. Oh my goodness, he killed like 1 Lambent Meal in the armory and that's it? Oh, that's bad. Like, that's really bad. Oh man. Oh, he's down a lot. Like, the armory was barely able to survive. 1,000 command points, and that's one of the matchups in which MayShadowFax did a great job. He was keeping his money always up. You know, he was finally making the right call, going for the upgrades and getting more Spider Riders on the field, punishing him when he was not paying attention. Losing the Dragon Lord there was kind of a bad move, but it's okay. He has still a huge advantage. And the Flood is on cooldown. The only problem he will have is the Arwen might be annoying in long term, so she's gonna run it down all the time. And he need to be kind of... Oh, nice hits coming. Beautiful hit. Mist has been used, but he has only one single Mirkwood, you know, that's not enough. I believe the Elven player has now not enough money. He has not enough money anymore. So that's what I'm trying to say. You need to make sure that you have always more money as goblins in compared to the Elven player. And then you can always go one even, you know, in those trades. And if you lose like one half-thrust weapon and one giant, but you are able to kill one Mirkwood, it's absolutely fine. Because goblins have worst eco in the game. That's their weakness, main weakness. Goblins have Scavenger, you have Lammermeer, so you are getting a bunch of extra money from your power points and also from additional resource building structures, which elves don't have. You have no pillage, you have no scavenger, you have no industry, you have no field of fires, you have no heroes that give you pillage, and you have no additional resource buildings beside your Malon tree. That's the main weakness, and you need to always try to abuse the weakness of the Elven faction by forcing them to take a fight. Try to kill as many units as you possibly can, and you have to sustain your eco, which means you can keep spamming units all the time even if you lose them, but they can't do the same. And also Mirkwoods are expensive, you know, they cost what, 800 each? Without the Silvertown arrows, they will cost over 1,000, you know? Almost level 8. He was not even reviving his Dragon Lord, by the way. Azog is back on the field. Mirkwoods are kinda... Yeah, Mirkwoods are nuts, you know? I mean, they are supposed to be the best archers in the game. But if you combine the Mirkwoods with the Silvertown arrows, this damage is kinda insane. Not only against units, but also against summons like Balrog or Dragon. That's kinda insane. That's not even fair, you know? Like, nobody should be able to one-shot the Balrog summon. Like, if you have 5 Mirkwoods with Rallying Call and Leadership, they can literally 100 to 0 Balrog in like 2 seconds. And that's kinda crazy. I mean, maybe it's me, because I was playing BFME 1 for a long time, and in which BFME 1, the Balrog summon is something else, you know what I'm saying? Just get away. Arwen is back on the field once again, like a never-ending story kind of thing. He could just fly higher so the archers couldn't catch him. Archers of course should be good against fly. I mean, I was literally saying that, but should they be able to one-shot a guy in 2 seconds who costs you 5,000? That's the question. It's not a question if they should be strong. This guy costs you 1,000, this girl costs you 1,000. And tell me that she is not as powerful as Dragon Lord. When she's able to do that, run it down, you revive her. Tell me who is more powerful, a hero for 1,000 or a hero for 5,000 resources? That's what I was asking you guys for. Almost 10 power points collected. 11 power points available for the Goblin player. Okay, big commitment, but now it's a different story, because they will have armor now on these units. And he has only one single Mirkwood, that's not gonna be enough. They're getting outspammed big time. And that's the power of the Goblin economy in compared to the Elven, of course. You can outspam, and you can get for every one Mirkwood of your opponent like 5 units yourself. 13 power points collected, 12 away from the 25 the Balrog summon. And I believe MayShadowFax, if everything goes alright, he should be able to win this game. And that also means we're gonna get the chance to jump right into the final game of the series, which will decide who is moving on to the finals of the loser bracket, and with that also securing himself at least $10, and who unfortunately has to say goodbye. Rallying Call, decent, nice. He was able to destroy one of the level 3 tunnels, but he has still many more. Look how many he has. We see one here, one in the front. If he can take down and one even behind. But Arwen will get back eventually soon, and she can again go and destroy one more of these level 3 tunnels in no time. One shot that. Goblin player has so many units on the field. Holy moly, look at his money. Like, he has full command points, full population, and has over 3,000 collected. So it's not even a bad thing if he loses those tunnels. I mean, it's not the end of the world, because he has still so much money. He's now building the second armory for whatever reason. You don't need to do that. He was already buying all the upgrades from the armory. He's going now for the Worm Summon. I don't know about the Worm Summon. I don't know if you have to go for the Worm Summon before the Balrog. Can't tell. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Watch the backup? No, it's gonna be... Not comment section, in the chat, I mean, sorry. I'm used to. For YouTube. The Lumber Mills, nice. The Watcher, in about 30 seconds. The Spider Allies is available though, he's gonna use them now. Almost 13 power points collected. Half Trolls, he couldn't, because he lost the armory, remember, to the Flood. But now he can do that, by the way. He has also Scavenge armor on his Goblin Archers. That's pretty nice. There we go. You see Half Troll Swordmen with Forge Blades and Heavy Armor. They look incredibly strong. And they also will be able to tank a bit more damage, as Arwen is back on the field and gonna do the same what she was doing all game long. But in the meantime, Elven play is down to 475 command points only, and that's less than half of MayShadowFax. This, ladies and gentlemen, might be the final push, but I don't wanna miss your time to not show you guys Arwen once again. Arwen, let's go. Oh yeah. Run it down again. I mean, that's not gonna make you win, but again, you know, you have like 30 seconds revive time, and every time you are back on the field, you are able to kill a level 3 tunnel. I think that's a good trait. Is he level 8 yet? Nope, he's not level 8 yet. Level 6 Transwheel, but he never was reviving his Drogoth. Azog is also here, level 6. Level almost 10 Glorfindel though. Use the Wind Rider. You are not able to use Blade of Purity anymore, which is also a BS in my opinion. I mean, that's absolute fiesta. I don't get it. Like, why would you be not able to use your... I mean, I can understand if you can't use Glorious Charge with Theoden when you are not mounted. But any hero should be able to use buff when he's mounted. But Wind Rider gives you also 100% armor, right? Yeah, 100% armor.
I cannot hold much longer.
I cannot hold much longer. Oh, he's trying to get level 10. One more hit. Oh, not enough, not enough. Big commitment now, boys. Really close, really close. Does he have heal? It's on cooldown. Where is Arwen? Oh, Watcher knocks up the dude. Can the Watcher kill him? Slap him. Slap him. Oh, imagine him picking him up and eating actually. Goblins, Archers, OP, he's saying Kappa. And GG, well played. What a game, dude. I mean, we have seen Drogoth, we have seen actually late game once again with Flood and Summon Dragon. Both games with Goblins and Elves. And last game he lost, but this game he was able to win. And that's gonna bring us to the final game, into the second tiebreaker, into the deciding game, game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. We have the blue Elven player MayShadowFax against the red Goblin player Maru. On the most classic map for BFME games, the Forts of Eisen. 2 tunnels coming up for the Goblin player. On the other side we see Malone 3 into the second Malone 3 coming up for the Elven player. Maybe use Excel for this random. Wheel might be bugged indeed. I don't know, man. I might use a different website. Maybe the website just likes to see the Goblin faction a lot, you know? Dwarves are rare. I mean, I believe Dwarves have been also seen many times. The factions, Isengard and Men of the West were the rarest. Followed up with the Engma. They have seen many times Elves and Goblins. And also Dwarves. 2 tunnels, Goblin Keep, 3 tunnels. That's the build order. We have a similar start for the Elven player. And again, I believe that's a tough matchup. So as Goblins, you need to make sure to expand. As Goblins, you need to make sure to out macro and also out sustain economical wise in this matchup. Let's see if he can do that, if he got what it takes. I know it can be boring, guys, to see the same matchup over and over again, but rules are rules. I also would like to see a different faction. I would love to see Men of the West against Isengard, for example. But unfortunately, we won't get every time what we want. So Goblins inside the tunnel? Nope. Yes? Nope. Yes? Yes, yes. He's having a build around the bottom left side. So he might build a tunnel right here potentially. Or maybe here. Ideally you want to use maybe these rocks around this side. You know what I'm saying? You can build the tunnel right here to have protection from the front side. So you can keep your tunnel a bit longer alive and protected. In a one-on-one situation, Lorien warriors of course can not only win against 1 but 2 goblins at once, easily. But the goblins are a bit faster. You can't fight this. If you fight this, always use aggressive stance with goblins because you will die anyway. With aggressive stance and poison blades, you can at least deal as much damage as you possibly can in return. Slay them. Barracks, archers coming up next into the second archer, just because of protection. He's gonna use the poison blades, but once again he will get out damaged, out armored, and he was barely taking any damage. So he needs to wait for one more goblin before he can actually fight this. And even now, look how many goblins will be killed from this one Lorien warrior. He's gonna focus on the spiderlings indeed, and he will die eventually, but he's gonna kill at least some units in return. So it's a fine trade. He was able to kill with like one Lorien warrior, almost 2 battalions of goblins, and half a battalion of the spiderlings. They were also both using the poison blades, which is on cooldown now. And most importantly, during all this time, elves were untouched. He's building now the second barracks. He might get Haldir on the field later on too. We see now the Goblin Cave number 2 after the Spider Pit, which is level 1 for the Spiderlings. But eventually, we will need some Spider Riders on the field. 2.01, I don't know man, I've never seen or played or, you know, commentated 2.01 myself yet. Never ever. I don't even know what the changes are, I gotta be honest with you. Wargen has been used for a big push. Spiderlings, they need to be careful against archers, but this Malon tree is gonna be taken down for sure. The goblins, they won't achieve too much, but in those kind of situations, try to hold them busy, keep them busy, and then you can use the spiderlings to actually get into the backline. And that's a nice move from Maru, I need to be honest, because he will not only be able to destroy 1, but 2 Malon trees with the 1 push, I believe. But that's a horrible positioning. You see how many spiderlings are not able to attack? That's not how you need to maximize your DPS. Kill back now. He's gonna lose a lot. Is it really worth it? Is he gonna lose the battalion? Nope, he's gonna save the level 2. And they are almost buff level 2. Spiderlings are also like elven warriors. They are able to get invisible around the trees. And he will be able to save the level 2. They're gonna be healing up over time by themselves. And this Malon tree might be taken down as well. Elven play in the meantime is creeping the Warclay around this side. Godly Power, welcome. Nice to see you once again in the chat, my dude. Finally, you are back on BFME2. Okay, steal the money if you can. I would just be a huge fan from you if you can steal the money here, Maru. No risk, no fun, my dude. He's not gonna risk the biscuit. Or is he gonna risk the biscuit? Oh yeah, he was able to steal 1 part of the money. That's a nice job here from Maru. I like that. That's a really aggressive playstyle from Maru, I need to say. That's a pretty nice gameplay. Quite aggressive, but he will be losing this tunnel unfortunately. He has 3 goblins inside, maybe try to defend. He might be even able to defend this. It's gonna be close. Imagine Spider Riders here, guys. Imagine that for a single second. But unfortunately, the Spider Pit is still only level 1. Maybe instead of going for the Fissure, get the Spider Pit level 2 for the Spider Riders. It's gonna be really close, but I believe it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Rallying Call has been used this time offensively from the Elven player. The Goblins are gonna die in no time as well as the tunnel. Now is the time for MayShadowFax to shine. Flame of the West, welcome my dude. Can Arwen's Flood damage more than 1 structure? Yes. It deals like an area damage in a circle, so when there is a tunnel here and a Goblin Cave here and you attack from here, you use Flood and they are like behind each other, you can hit the first building and the second building as well. Depends on the layout. For example, here, in this situation, if you have Arwen here and she uses Flood, she can hit all the 4 buildings. You see that? I mean, all the 3 buildings. She can hit the Goblin Caves and the Spider Pit and the tunnel at the same time. So 4 of them at the same time. Yeah. Okay, he's creeping the trolley at the bottom side. That's gonna give him also the chance to capture this in for some peasants. The creep is gonna be secured by the Goblin player. How is it elves against goblins again? I don't know, man. It's kinda rigged, you know? We were spinning the wheel, but this time MayShadowFax is playing the Elven faction and his opponent is playing the Goblin faction for the first time. So it's the other way around, the same matchup, but the players were swapping the factions. And once again, it's a tough matchup for the Goblins, so you see yourself, it's kinda hard. It's kinda hard. He has to use both of this thing, you know? Creep Bane or Cave Pads and War Chant at the same time. But nice positioning from MayShadowFax. Do you see the positioning? How important this actually is? To keep the front line to absorb the damage while archers are dealing free damage. And with the pikeman you can, I mean, he will lose this fight. But in those kind of situations, the first advice is don't run away, because you can't disengage from the goblin warriors. They're gonna be catching you all the time. When you know you're gonna die, try at least to deal as much damage as you possibly can. You will be also winning this fight at the bottom left side. That's pretty nice. No peasants any soon. Elven players creeping also the Warclay at the right side of the river. He will be potentially able to destroy this Malone tree almost level 2 with the half-troll swordsman. They're gonna hit level 2 after that, which will unlock the charge attack, which is something similar to the War Chant. This has been taken down. I mean, these goblins can't match with the Lorien warriors, that's not possible. I believe this is gonna give you the chance to recruit some Corsairs, and maybe that's the way to go. Maybe get some Corsairs on the field. Because they are using the fire bombs, which is gonna be like a, you know, small range attack. And the fire bombs are acting like an arrow volley. You know, when you see arrow volley, it's gonna leave fire on the ground, and this fire is dealing damage over time. Similar to the oil barrels from the battle wagon, for example. And the Elven faction or the Elven army likes to be clumped. Likes to be on one single point. And that's why I believe these fire bombs could actually be quite efficient against Elven army. Because that's gonna force them to move away, which will buy you some time to re-coordinate your army, you know? Nice one, he was able to destroy 2 Malone trees, very well done. Small fight. Porcupine formation gonna make them extremely tanky. 100% more armor, double the armor. They can sit there forever and tank forever. The only downside is, in the porcupine formation, they are barely able to attack back, you know? Oh, what is he doing? That's not gonna work out. You can't creep the troll with half-troll swordsman. No, 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 no. Corsairs, please, I would love to see them. I'm actually curious how they're gonna play off in this matchup. Is this beta? Yes, beta 14. Goblin ahead, kinda even, I would say 725 for elves and 625 for goblins. So goblins were not expanding as much as they could and as they should. Build more tunnels at the bottom side, also more at the top side. Yes, no tunnels in the middle area, you see, there is completely nothing. And the placement of these 2 tunnels is also kinda questionable. He's getting barely any money from them. You need to make sure that you have... No, you see he's barely getting any money from these tunnels. So command points are not the most important thing. Also, you need to make sure that your money is great. I mean, goblins, they should never struggle with command points in Rise of the Witch King, because you can always invest, what, 150, 200 for the Barrow expansions, and they're gonna increase your command points by 75 all alone. So you need to just make sure that you have enough money with either Scavenger, for example, or Lamrim Mills, and your command point should not be a problem, because you can get, what, like 150, 300... 450, over 500 command points with expansions all alone around your fortress, which is kind of insane. And once again, the Barrow expansions, they are also quite cost efficient, they cost you only 200 each. And the Goblin expansions are also able to build up extremely fast. Indeed, for example, if you click on a tower, it's gonna be from 0 to 100% in like 3 seconds. They are the fastest building expansions in the game. Mirkwoods already. Oof, that's gonna be tough, you know? That's gonna force you either to get some more Spider Riders or upgrades eventually very, very soon. Half-Trolls are stronger than Lorien Warriors. They are one of the strongest swordmen in a one-on-one situation in the game. Oh, nice! Catch! Trample! Nice trample, very well done. He killed entire battalion. Oh, beautiful! What a beautiful trample once again. Half-Akis, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Very well done. And now the level 2 Malone tree with the Spider Eyes summon. The thing is, the Mirkwoods, they are great, but they are weak in terms of defense, and he lost over 800 resources in a single second. That's a lot of money wasted. And even, I mean, he's not done yet. Look how much economical damage he's able to deal. That's crazy. At the very same time, also from the bottom side, top side, look at this pressure. More units are coming. He's gonna deal so much economical damage now. He will be able to destroy multiple Malone trees with one single attack. And after this attack, the Elven player is gonna drop down below 400 command points. Trust me on that one. He's gonna drop down to 350 now. This Malone tree is gonna be definitely taken down, and during all this time the Goblin player is untouched. He has 750 command points Look at the snowballing effect. Look at the pressure. Look at the moves. 10 power points collected. He might even go for the Wildman of Dunlin summon on top of the archers if he wants to. He has no lancers nearby. Lancers are disengaging, running away from the one spiderling. He's going for the Tainted Land. That's why you should never use the Elven Wood first, because he can always use Tainted Land and cover this in no time. Half-Trolls Swordsmen are chasing down those Mirkwoods. You can't fight them in the melee range. You need frontline for the Mirkwoods to be effective. And there comes the cavalry. And that's 800 resources gone once again. He was using the Elven Cloak to get invisible with one of them. But they are level 1. You need to build a well for the sustain. Half-Trolls are tanky. And the pressure is real. And, you know, one of the weaknesses of, Goblins, we have only spoken of the weaknesses, but also their power lies in snowballing their lead. And this is not even their final form, you know. They can potentially build multiple tunnels next to the enemy base and keep pressuring more and more and more and more. Oh my goodness, that's crazy pressure. Just spam units all the time. 900 command points against 475. The barracks level 2 might be even taken down.
We come from Mirkwood.
We come from Mirkwood all you want, my friends. You need frontline from... He has triple barracks, but he has not the money he needs to get those units on the field yet. I believe he will be able to defend himself for now. I believe. Build a well to have some sustain and even a statue potentially. To have some more damage and armor for your nearby allied units. He might lose the barracks level 2. That's gonna be a big commitment. Yes, it's going definitely down now to the Half-Troll Swordsman. Rallying Call is gonna be used, but it's a bit too late. Cave Pads will be able to debuff the enemy units and make them lose a quarter of their damage, a quarter of their armor. Half-Trolls are tanky boys. And they are level 2 or higher. They have also charge attack. Oh yeah, what a fantastic push actually. You know, the one push can actually change the game just like that. Elven player was getting punished for being greedy. He had almost no defense for the Mirkwoods, and the one Spider Rider was actually game-changing, game-winning guy. Look at the pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can just keep attacking all the time, and you can't defend everywhere. And that's what you need to do. You don't want to go for an all-out fight, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually he's going to be able to defend himself. Nice, he was able to defend this Malone tree for now. But Arrow Volley had to be used for this one. Look at them burning. They are looking like Denethor when they are, you know, Denethor, you know, when he was burning and then he was falling from the Minas Tirith tower. It was also funny to watch. Okay, Wall is coming up for the sustain, but just don't give him time anymore. Just attack all the time if you want to win this game. Yeah, I believe you need it. Yeah, Linden's, it's easier said than done. Like, he has no money now, right? He has to just play patient. He has to camp now. That's how it is. This game isn't over yet. He can camp it out. But the one mistake can actually make him lose in no time. Like, for example, this change. Like, this one trample from the Spider Riders can make him lose in no time. Does he have heal? Yes, he has heal. He's gonna use it. But you see Azog is inside the army. He's outnumbered big time. Outnumbered and surrounded. The Lancers are coming now for a trample. But it's gonna be too late. He has not the damage output he needs to burst down this Azog fast enough. And he has even 17 power points collected afterwards, so... 1000 command points against 475. What a snowball, what a snowball, what a snowball. The Mirkwoods are healing up, but remember, he lost his level 2 barracks. That means no more Mirkwoods in his zone. That's the last remaining Mirkwoods. And you see what I mean? Now is the time for the Goblins to shine, because now he can build multiple tunnels next to his opponent's base and keep pressuring all the time. And once again, you don't even need to commit on an all-out fight. You can just be patient, attack from multiple sides, and just force him to split. Use your advantage of having a bigger army and more resources. And how to do that is just attack from multiple angles at the same time. That's the way, that's the key to victory. Like he does a perfect job. Elven Wood, he knows that Elven Wood has way lower cooldown than Tainted Land. The reason for that is because Elven Wood costs you 10 power points and the Tainted Land costs you 5. So to balance this, Elven Wood has way lower CD cooldown in compared to the Tainted Land from Mordor or from Goblins. Okay, One Mirkwood to rule them all. Is it gonna be is it gonna be enough to save the day? Double well for the double sustain, healing up a bit faster. Statue coming behind for double leadership, double buff. Remember, the Elven Wood is able to give you buff. Statue is giving you leadership. So you will have double buff until the Goblin player decides to use the Keef Bats, which will nullify the effect of Statue and debuff the enemy units on top of that. He has only one single Archer and one single Mirkwood. That's all the DPS, you know what I'm saying? This is GG, I think so as well. I mean, I feel bad for MayShadowFax, but I also am happy for Maru, because Maru is winning a really tough matchup. Let's be real, this is a tough one. And MayShadowFax was kind of playing sloppy here. He lost around 2000 resources for no reason. Just being greedy, and that's the weakness of many players. They are always greedy. They don't want to recruit too many pikemen. And that's the punishment for that, you know? You have the strongest archers on the field in terms of DPS, but they're also one of the weakest in terms of defense, and that's why you need to have a front line to keep them protected. And the Spider Rider Trample was dealing crazy amount of damage, and then it started going downhill from this point, you know, for the Elven player. But he's fighting until the end. His command points capped, he has no money, he have full command points, 22 power points collected. You might even go for the darkness, right? Just go for the darkness, buy upgrades on your half-troll swordman and run it down. Just run it down. Yeah, he's doing that. Armory is coming up now. Just run it down. Scavenge armor and go in it. Go for it, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully, I mean, if nothing crazy happens in this game, I believe Maru should have this, you know, game won. But again, I don't want to say anything because I've seen many crazy shenanigan comebacks in this tournament so far, so anything can still happen, trust me on that one. Then we will hopefully be able to jump right into the finals of the losers bracket. Oh, the watch. Okay, never mind. This is it now. He lost all his army. Why would you leave this area? You shouldn't. You are not in a position to defend, to move on. You need to just give up Malon trees and try to protect your base and everything around it. Lost all his army because he was clamped like that. Watch is such a great army destroyer. Our way to play, nice. Mustafa is ready already, guys. You heard Mustafa. Painted land was used. This is the last game, yes. Yes, Froza. There are gonna be more games. We're gonna have the finals right after this one in the best of 7. The finals is best of 7, this is best of 5. I'm gonna actually type like a text box here around this side and type best of 5 or 7 or whatsoever, because it's being asked now for many times. Okay, almost 12 power points collected, but he's down a lot, like, oh man, you see, this one little mistake can change everything. Who's in the finals? No. I mean, I was explaining it, but I'm gonna do it again for you, Ragnarok. That's a double elimination tournament. So we have 2 stages. So we have a loser stage and a winner stage. Sauron is in the grand finals. He's waiting for his opponent. But the losers finals is gonna be between Mustafa and Maru, if Maru wins that, which is gonna happen eventually very soon. Then Maru is gonna move on to the finals of the losers bracket, face against Mustafa. If he wins, he's moving on to the grand finals against Sauron. If Mustafa wins, he's gonna move on to the grand finals against Sauron. That's how it works in this double elimination event. Yeah, it's a suffer game from now, right? Master of Dolphins. It's a suffer game for the Elven player. There comes the siege, okay. I should have camped, yeah. I mean, GG. Well played from Maru, definitely. He should have just get some more pikemen on field, but it is how it is. MayShadowFax, unfortunately, is getting out of the tournament without winning any cash prizes. And Maru at least secured himself $10. If he loses against Mustafa, if he wins against Mustafa, he will have at least $30.